Welcome to Korea Through Your Eyes. Today's episode is in English because our guest is an English speaker. So what do you think about Korea until now?
I really love it. I didn't have too much of a culture shock because I came here before, like 5 years ago, to study abroad. I think this time around it was different because I wasn't in school, I was alone. When you're in working holiday, you don't have classes to attend or a program to follow, so everything you do is kind of on your own plan. So it really forces you to go out of your comfort zone and do new things to meet new people. I mean, that's how we met.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about Seoul. They have a lot of free activities or like programs where you can meet people.
You have to force yourself to do stuff because you don't have anything obligatory that you have to do, like going to classes or going to work.
So actually the first few weeks, that's what I did, just going to either pop-ups, styling events, makeup classes. It's actually where we met. So.
Yeah, we went to a not super useful seminar about styling
Clothes.
And it was so short and like unappealing that we looked to each other like, so what are you gonna do now?
Yeah, let's go to cafe. But I think you were the first person I met here, and you introduced me to a lot of Chileans or Latin Americans.
What do you like to do the most in Korea, in your normal like day-to-day life?
I really like simple things. So Korea has crazy cafe culture. There's so many different cafes, and they all have their own concept, and they follow trends really fast. For example, when the Dubai chocolate cookie was a big trend, they had Dubai chocolate cakes, desserts, drinks even. So I really like to go to each cafe and just try their menu. I also do YouTube, so I go to cafes to edit my videos as well. In the beginning, I also followed Korean classes, so I would go to cafes to study. So I think that's one thing that I enjoyed the most day to day. Besides that, I also go to Pilates. I take the classes in Korean also to integrate more. And yeah, I think those two were definitely a highlight.
You meet your friend, you are gonna go to a cafe. Even though you're meeting to do other stuff, you're gonna end up going to cafes and you can try different kinds. There's like some with some special theme or special food. So you're never gonna run out of cafes to visit.
Yeah, exactly.
What has been the most difficult about living in Korea?
I would say maybe this is a bit of a me-specific problem, but going to hospital.
Yeah.
I got sick in this year so many times, and for example, I got bitten by a dog, and it was New Year's, it was closed. I don't speak Korean to the extent that I can do something.
Yeah.
A hospital would not let me in, first because they were closed, but I called some emergency lines. Sometimes I couldn't even get through because they had an automated, like, click this button for this, and I wouldn't understand. And when I did get through, the person on the phone wouldn't speak English, so with my broken Korean, I'm trying to explain what happened, see if I can come in, and they would not admit me. They're like, it's not that serious. I mean, if you guys know Ryan Kraus, he's a big YouTuber. He came to Korea, his head sliced open.
Right.
And he couldn't get admitted either, so that's like definitely one of the big pain points.
If you're a foreigner, even though, like, for example, we have the resident card, and that gives you access to the national insurance, but that allows you to go to like, oh, I feel bad, I'm gonna go to like a doctor for my cough or something like that, it's okay. But if it's emergency, it's much more difficult to find a place that is open, that will take you, and that like will not say like, oh, we don't speak English, goodbye. Especially if you're alone. Like, for example, I have my husband, so he's Korean and I can like, help me please. But you don't have anyone to help you in that kind of stuff. So if you come with the working holiday, especially that you are so alone, like you don't even have like a teacher you can talk to or anything. There's no instruction, not even online. Like if you search, there's so many different answers because here, even Koreans don't know fully. And if you're outside of Seoul, it's double difficult.
Oh, true. That was the most stressful. Or if I would get a letter saying, I got a letter saying I need to pay my pension.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do I do? Where do I pay it?
Yeah.
When do you need it?
Yeah.
It's obligatory.
Yeah.
Bureaucracy in general. Like,
but it's a small thing. So.
Yeah. Overall, it's a small part of the experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Inside Seoul, what neighborhood do you like the most?
I really like Yeonnam-dong. It's like a neighborhood near Hongdae, and it has a lot of cafes, parks. It's more residential, but it's very quiet. I don't really like crowded places like Songsu. So I think Yeonnam-dong is nice.
This time it has developed more, and I think there's more like cafes and with more chill vibe.
I like it too because that area is mostly younger people. I mean, there are like families living there, but most people that are living there are either just started a family or they're young, like in their 20s, 30s, that live there. I did not think of this when I picked a place to stay. I stay in a pretty old area. Like there's no young people in my area. It's all Ajushis and Ajumas, which is okay, but I cannot just go out. Nice.
Like the vibe.
The vibe is old. So.
What is your favorite food to eat in Korea?
I really like Korean food, but I don't know why lately. I think I just cannot handle the spice. Like I don't do well with spice, so lately whenever I eat Korean food, my stomach hurts. So if I would have to recommend one thing that's kind of safe for newcomers too, it's japchae. It's like glass noodles, very neutral flavors. Usually you can get it vegetarian too, so if you have dietary restrictions, you can eat it. I really like that because it's light on the stomach. But this is so controversial, but my favorite food that I ate here and favorite restaurant here is actually a Moroccan restaurant.
Oh!
Yeah, in Itaewon it's called Marrakesh. It's run by, I think, like a family, like a father, son, and they cook everything so fresh, and yeah, I really like that food.
Can you live in Korea without knowing Korean?
Yes.
Yes.
Controversial maybe, but yes you can, but it's gonna be a completely different experience because when I first came here I didn't speak any Korean. I could only say 안녕하세요, 감사합니다, that's it. I couldn't even read, and I was only staying here 4 months, so it wasn't enough to catch up on learning it. And the experience is so much different because back then I didn't even use Naver Maps.
Yeah.
I just used Google Maps, and now that I live here for a year, I'm like, how did I survive? Because Google Maps doesn't work here.
Yeah.
And I think back then I just stayed in my area.
Yeah.
Because everything was there.
I didn't take the bus because I was afraid.
Me too.
Yeah.
I took the bus once I got so lost. I was like, I'm never taking the bus. Subway is like most convenient to get around. But even then, if I have to transfer, I'm already not going. It was more of a bubble. I had no idea of the trash system here, about all the promotions you can get through Kakao and Kakao Pay and that whole
So knowing
atmosphere.
Korean opens you to more opportunities.
Yeah.
I think at least you need to know how to read the vocabulary because even some words are like English words, but they are written in Korean.
Yes.
So for example, it says sandwich, and you're like, sandwich.
Yeah.
So if you can read, it's more useful.
For if you live here.
Yeah, if you live
if you
here.
live here.
Yeah.
Definitely, I would say you have to pick it up to some degree.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for people who want to come with a working holiday?
I think one thing I wish I knew earlier was definitely learn Korean before you come. Definitely. Because I already learned Korean, but not that much. Like it was more reading rather than speaking because I never really spoke before I came. And it's so hard to find a job. At least for me, it was so hard because I couldn't confidently speak it. So definitely if you have that, you can find a job well because at one point you need to work.
Yeah.
Maybe the first month book a Airbnb or a hotel or something, so you can kind of visit the area, see the vibe, where you want to live. Because I just picked it before I came. Like I don't regret it, but I kind of do.
You could have had a different experience if you choose another place.
Exactly, and also I underestimated how fast. Well, it depends on when you come. How fast I got my ARC. I got it within a week, so that means I can open my bank, I can do everything, and I could also get a proper apartment rather than renting it through a very expensive foreigner platform. Yeah, I could have gotten a way better deal on my rent if I did through like a realtor. There are many English-speaking realtors.
What would you miss after leaving Korea?
I will miss the safety. 100%. City that never sleeps culture. Like there are so many 24-hour cafes, restaurants. There's always something to do. You can walk on the street. I mean, of course, you have to be careful, but in general.
Yeah, safety and convenience.
Convenience.
Yeah.
The subway system is also so good, so cheap. I will really miss it.
And we have a new section. Thank you to Vanessa who commented in the last video. We're gonna do, are you tiki-taka for Korea? So these are the first questions that you have to answer.
Okay. Kimbap. I'm not gonna. In the beginning, I loved kimbap. I was like, oh my god, kimbap, love of my life. I can eat it every day. I don't know what happens throughout the year.
If you eat it too much, you get tired of it. It's convenient for like, oh, I'm going fast. I need to eat something, and it's very cheap, like $2 or less sometimes. But if you eat it too much,
it just tastes rubbery or plasticky. Sounds.
respectfully.
We have just been there.
We've just been there, but I remember when I just came, remember we were there it was summer, we were there every day. Every pop-up we were there. But now it's crowded.
The secret is out and everybody's
Pop-ups, they're not that good.
and they don't give so many free stuff, so now you have to wait for a long time and do a lot of like missions, but then you get only like a sample that is this
They make you
small,
work for it. They make you scream, dance for a sample.
or something that reminds you like and that will when you listen to it you're gonna be like Korea, I mean.
Okay, this is so weird. It does have to do with Korea, but when I was here, I started watching in winter when you don't want to go outside and you like hibernated in your home. I will rewatch The Hurts, and there's just one song like "Love is the moment."
Love is the moment.
You know?
No,
I don't know. I don't know the
that's
title.
the main song of the.
I think the main song. That's so difficult because winter is cold. Like you don't want to go outside. It's snowy, but the summer is so hot. Right now it's spring.
sticky, yeah.
It's not even summer yet, and I'm already like,
Yeah.
I can't. Maybe summer actually. And in winter, it's just you can only stay home. You can't do anything. At least in summer you can go out. You can go to a mall, cafes, whatever. We have a lot of summer activities like the pool. You can swim outside for like so cheap. In summer I had a good time. In winter it was not good.
In winter I got bite, but I
Bitten by a dog.
bitten by a
I
dog.
fell. Usually.
Winter is a bad moment. Korea in one word.
Free. To me, it was very liberating. I did a lot of night walks. In general, Seoul has so many nice views. You don't have to go far. And just even the buildings, they look nice. Stream, the palace, like that area. Whenever I would just walk in the evening and it's a bit chilly, but not too chilly.
Yeah.
Also, all the lights are still on in evening, so it's very pretty. And I would just walk with my earphones in and I would be like, yeah, I feel so free right now.
Yeah.
Liberated.
Also, I think when you come with working holiday and you don't know anybody, it's liberating because you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, like there's no past judgment of
Yeah. So it's free in all the ways. Thank you for coming to Korea through your eyes. This time we were with Lisa. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe.
Hi.
You can go to Lisa's channel. She posts videos about Korea and now Netherlands.
Yes.
She leaves this Friday, so
This
Sunday. So we're not gonna meet Lisa for a while. I hope you have a good trip back home. I'm gonna miss you.
Me too.
My influencer
My
friend.
first friend in Korea. My mom in Korea.
My adoptee. I say every year I adopt one working holiday person to hang out all year. But Lisa will never be forgotten. Ciao, ciao.